So welcome back to episode 10 now of the Dallas Mavericks Realistic My League series here on NBA 2K18. And today we have an absolutely huge video. Today we are in free agency. If you did not see the last video, I strongly recommend pausing this right now, going to watch that video, and then coming back to this one because we had an absolutely huge offseason. If you see here, Draymond Green has agreed to sign with us. Now, I know this is going to be a controversial topic, clearly, because obviously Draymond leaving Golden State may never happen in real life. It probably won't, just because Draymond, I mean, typically if super teams fall apart for a couple of reasons. One, there's just disagreements between players, which I don't really ever see happening on the Warriors. That's mainly probably over scoring and stuff like that, and clearly Draymond's not like the most proficient scorer in the world. Like, he's not really known for his scoring abilities, obviously one of the best defenders in the NBA, and then brings you in pretty much points when clutch time when you need it. So I don't really ever see him leaving. That's why I went to you guys to decide if I should bring in Draymond Green. And I'll pull up some comments right now. Overwhelming amount of people said bring him in. Like the top comment in my video, I need to sort by top comments now. I was doing newest first. Top comment right here, William Webster, 18 likes at the moment. Bring in Draymond with a ton of exclamation points. Next one, bring him in, bring him in. Yes, bring in Green, let Millsap wash. And then we have one that says bringing in Draymond would not be realistic. And I'm not going to say this is realistic. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm basically just going to give a storyline. We're just going to say Draymond decided he wanted to go his own way. He wanted to be his own player, see what else he could do in the NBA in his possible Hall of Fame career. So today we are going to be bringing in Draymond Green. I'm sorry for those of you, there wasn't many of you that thought this wasn't realistic, but I think it ultimately has to happen, and we do have the money to do it, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Draymond Green. So welcome to the team, Draymond. Wait, let me just make sure I have this all right. Yes, we do. I'm not going to renounce the rights on Harrison Barnes because Harrison Barnes is going to be coming back. Hopefully, I don't think he has any offers. Harrison Barnes right here. We're going to go ahead and give him this offer. Hopefully, he accepts this. I know a lot of you said also maybe not bring back Harrison Barnes. But the reason I'm pretty much doing this right now is just because Harrison Barnes is going to start at small forward for us, and we really don't have anybody else that could have filled that void. And this team is 100% a championship-worthy team at this point. Draymond Green now on the team. Absolutely our best player. Dennis Smith Jr. may be a higher overall at the start of next season, but I still think Draymond, without a doubt, is the best player on our team. I think he's going to be an absolutely huge improvement, especially once we get the progression of Bamba and Barrett, and even Dennis Smith Jr. as well. This team's going to be so fun to use. I'm going to do a whole bunch of simulations with it. Probably going to, it might be the last year next year, depending on how we do in the season. And then we are going to start up another My League series. Also, I need you to let me know what other team you want me to do down below this. I was clearly a Western Conference team, so I'm thinking about going to the Eastern Conference. And I do have a couple of teams in mind. I'm probably going to do the Philadelphia 76ers. Like, that's the one I really want to do, like progress Fultz and Simmons and Embiid and just kind of make a dynasty with them. I'm probably going to get to the Brooklyn Nets at some point. I might start that up like late May after the next series. And then what other team was thinking? I was thinking about the Atlanta Hawks. So if you want to see any of those, let me know down below in the comment section. I may or may not get to all of them, but I think the 76ers will be the next one. So let me know if you guys do want to see that. But enough about the next series because we are obviously still on this one. Last video also, if you didn't watch that because it was a voiceover, I understand. Donovan Daly was our draft pick. It was unfortunate, but we ended up drafting him with the 7th overall pick. Clearly, this is not who you want to see with the 7th overall pick, but I couldn't find a realistic trade, and so we pretty much just went with mostly team need, really, as a backup center. So he probably will be pretty much all in the G League next year, so where he's probably actually not going to be our backup center. So point guard, we're good. We do need a backup shooting guard, small forward. We're all set. We need a backup power forward, and then we need a backup center. So we need a backup 2, 4, and 5. So let's go ahead and pretty much bring in some veterans. That's pretty much what I want to do right now. So 2, let me see. We have $16 million in cap space. Okay, I don't really want to bring in Grayson Allen because he really wasn't that good. And, oh, I need Riley Alkins back. I think that's who I said I wanted to get. Actually, we should have bird rights on him. We don't have bird rights on him. Okay, I thought Riley Alkins was the guy. I don't know if he made it. Is he just not here? I'm going to look him up. Player Finder. ALK, and he should come up. Riley Alkins is a free agent. Let's go ahead and bring him in. We're just going to give him a 2-year deal. It's going to be a team option. I'll actually give him a little bit more than the minimum, so maybe he doesn't like the team option. Does he just not want to come here, or was it because he was in the G League for a little while? He might be a little upset with that. Okay. We gave him an offer, so hopefully he can come back and be our backup shooting guard. I don't really want to bring back Grayson Allen. Not really anything too promising there. I'm not going to bring back Tony Bradley. He just wants too much money, and he's really not that good. I'm kind of looking for some veterans right now. Nick Richards is here, which is interesting. He was a 2nd-round pick. What was he putting up points-wise? Like 7 and 6 is not terrible. We have some money to spend, so if I could do a 1-year deal with Nick Richards and then maybe bring him back, like if I give him like, actually, because I have to bring in Elkins as well. So if I give him, I think I gave Elkins 2.5. I give him a player option after this year. Would we be his #1 offer? I think he's unrestricted. Elkins, Nick Richards, we get them both. Welcome to the team. That pretty much solves our issue at the backup 2 and the backup 4. Yes, no, he's a center. Okay, so Nick Richards going to be our new backup center. I think he fits this team pretty well. He's pretty much what who do we even have before? I forget who we even had before at this point. Like, I forget shit in this series so quickly. We had Tony Bradley. That's who we had. He didn't put up that good of stats, so I don't know how he's going to get $13 million. It's certainly not going to be for me. That's all I can say. So we pretty much just need a backup point guard at this point. We don't have much money. Do we have a mid-level exception? We actually have a $9 million mid-level exception. I'm just going to spend big here, man. I'm going to go after Terry Rozier. If the Celtics want to match it, they are more than welcome to. But I'm going to go ahead and give Terry Rozier pretty much an option. Or I'm going to go 2-year, and I'm going to give him the team option. So I'm hoping he accepts that, and the Celtics don't match it. Actually, I don't need a backup point guard. I need a backup. Did I fuck that up? Yeah, I need a backup power forward. I'm an idiot. It's on me. I'm obviously not bringing him in now. Montrezl Harrell would be pretty nice, I think. I don't know why in the world I thought I needed a backup point guard. It was pretty stupid. So let's go ahead and pretty much do a similar deal with him. Just give him the team option. I'm obviously going to decline Rozier. The Celtics ended up not matching it, but I'm sorry for those of you who are probably yelling at me. Like, what are you doing? You have Trayvon Duval as your backup point guard. I do a lot of rebuilds, so I kind of forget who I get most of the time. So let's see. Point guard, we are all set. Shooting guard, we are now all set. Small forward, Dazan Musa, I'm very excited to see what he can do. He's a great three-point shooter. Hopefully he can be a very, very good backup for us right now. Draymond, obviously the huge free agency pickup is going to be starting at power forward. I know I could move him to small forward. His overall would go up, but I don't think a lot of people realize when you change their position, none of their traits go up. It's just their overall. Like, nothing changes about them, really. Montrezl Harrell is going to be a pretty good backup, I think. Good rebounding power forward. And then Bamba is going to start, and Nick Richards is going to be the backup. And Donovan Daly is going to go down pretty much to the G League. So I think we're pretty much all set. I might bring in a few more veterans right now. Yeah, I'm just going to bring in a few more veterans right now, and I guess I'll see you guys once we get to training camps. So I did just want to go ahead and show you guys player progression before we got to the training camps. Dennis Smith Jr. up to an 88 overall. Very good to see. Draymond is still, was he an 87? I thought he was an 89, but all right, whatever. He's still going to be amazing. Mo Bamba up to an 84. RJ Barrett's up to an 82. Harrison's at an 82 still. Richards is up to a 79. That's cool. Duvall's up to 78. So the team's pretty much fine. I signed Gerald Green, and then I signed this pretty young guy right here, Christian Weaver. He's probably going to be in the G League, but it doesn't really matter. Summer League, I'm just going to, yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do that. So let's head up to training camps right now. I don't really ever go through any of the Summer League or All-Star City selection here to 2K Hoop. Some of that I just think it's kind of pointless. So right now, I am going to download a draft class. I believe there's a good 2021 one with, like Zaire Wade and LeBron James Jr. So if we get to another year, you guys can see them, see how they do, and I know they're always almost like overpowered as hell. So who knows? Maybe we'll get to that or not. So training camps right now. I know when last time I did training camps, you said do send players to untapped potential. It's actually not realistic, but it does need to happen. So let's see. I think Mo Bamba's got to be a guy. He's still in an A potential. Dennis Smith Jr. is fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell Elkins. He's up to a B- potential, which isn't great. And Dennis Smith Jr. is fine. Let's just send RJ Barrett, who is up to an A+ potential. So we are going on to the next season. We do need to sign like one more player or something. Won't crack the rotation anyways, so it will not matter. We are going to send our first-round pick from last year, our 7th overall pick, to the G League. Hopefully he can progress just a tad bit, just so he can maybe be a backup for us next year. So we are going to go to the G League. And now we're going to fix his rotation. So Nick Richards is not going to be the 6th man. Probably it's going to be Duval, like it's always been. He's going to play 20. Moose is going to play 17 as well. Harold, I'm fine with this. And Fred VanVleet's not going to play at all. And we're good there. I'm not going to even send Christian Weaver to the G League. It's no really point to doing that. So Algin's going to play 12. Actually, Harold can play 17. And we're going to redo this. So we're going to go 34 here. We're going to go 32. Here we'll give 30 to Barnes. We're going to give 30. Oh, wow. I actually need a few more minutes. Okay, so Musa, I'm fine with that. Richards, because I'm going to give them to another center anyways. Harold, we can go 15. So Bamba's going to get 32, and actually we'll just go 32 for Draymond. So let me know if you guys are fine with these rotations. I think they're great. Dennis Smith Jr., RJ Barrett, Harrison Barnes, Draymond Green, and Mo Bamba. Off the bench, Trayvon Duval, Dazan Musa, Nick Richards, Montrezl Harrell, and Riley Elkins. So this team is looking very, very good. I'm very, very impressed with what we've been able to do, mostly realistic-wise. So we're probably not going to be playing... Oh, whoops. Oh, we still have 1 more minute. Okay, we'll just give it to Barnes. So, again, we're going to start simulating the next video probably up to the trade deadline. The team's pretty much fine, so if you guys could let me know down below in the comment section, if we're doing fine, we're like a playoff contending team, like hopefully like a top 2 seed in the Western Conference, would you be fine with me just simulating the rest of the season? Because I'm probably not going to be making any trades anyways, because I know in real life, teams like that are competing normally try to pick up like good players and mostly veterans at the trade deadline to maybe help bolster their chances of winning a championship, but this is 2K. That's not going to really matter. Like, I think the team's fine the way it is. Whole lot of depth on this team, whole lot of scorers on this team, so I think we're good right now. We're pretty much just going to start simulating in the next video. Other than that, I hope you guys were fine with the Draymond Green signing. I definitely think it was a more than fair signing. I'll give you the word fair. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. I'll see you guys all in episode 11.